she was interested in Pokemon back in the day, because I'm sure she would like to play it, but nope. She only wants to play the things she played with me when I was growing up, and that would be Mega Man, Zelda, Final Fantasy, and Breath of Fire.
My mother did not really like video games. She felt that it made me too aggressive, like too competitive and too angry. I did throw the controller once or twice, so that might have influenced her thoughts on that.
Ah, okay. No, I know a lot of parents were thought that was a good distraction, or either thought it was like, oh, geez, those games are going to make you corrupt. They're going to make you do evil things. Well, yeah, it was comical sometimes. They're gonna make you. Let's see, what were some of the stupid things they would say? Oh, well, of course. Actually, never mind. It was mostly the simple stuff. Like, they're going to rot your brain, that kind of thing. I remember one of them saying that it was going to make you work at a call center. Yes, that was one of them. That was a weird one.
Hey, you do work in a call center.
I know I work at a call center. I'm proud of it.
What does that have to do with whatever?
I don't know, but I mean, I was laughing at it. Like I said, what does playing video games have to do with working at a call center? And what does that have to do? What does it have to do with how I think? But I said no. I pretty much play video games because it's awesome, and pretty much from this day and age, there's just so much more out there, like movies, video games, all sorts of inspiration in this day and age. I just wish I had more time to, like you say, develop more video games. Honestly.
Yeah.
Bet you fierce how to do.
My problem is I spend so much time in my day job making video games that I don't then have enough time to go home and make more video games.
Oh, Miller, don't say that. That you can't let them win like that.
How am I supposed to make more video games while I'm spending all my time making video games?
That's a fair point.
But yeah, it was.
Yeah, at least those two skill sets coincide with each other.
It was just a weird. I just found that the excuses they made back then were just silly, though. Honestly, I said you came up with some. They just basically were coming up with any excuse to basically blame games for being good.
You know, I remember a couple of articles in like Time Magazine and Newsweek and such back in the 90s, like, are video games captivating your child and leading him down the path of darkness? Yeah, I'm paraphrasing, but you know, you get the idea. Studies show that blah, 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 their brain centers are turning into mush. You know, like...
Yeah, that was pretty much the thing. And of course, we can never forget Mortal Kombat and stuff like that, and Final Fantasy that won't let your kids learn how to count. Because
it's really funny. Mortal Kombat was a big deal at the time because they had, spines being ripped out and stuff like that. And now it's like, nowadays it's like, oh, that's kind of quaint and comical and even unrealistic compared to some of the gruesome things we have seen since then.
Actually, now, you know what? That was one of the things I remember now. One of the things that they came up with that I found was a silly argument. They said that video games won't teach you math. And I'm here looking at Final Fantasy and it says, I'm learning math from this game. What are you talking about?
I mean, my God, you can learn math from games. You can learn all sorts of strategization, spatial skills, mnemonic skills. I mean, even if the game's not directly in the educational genre, it can still teach you a bunch of stuff,
Absolutely.
It's just, it's funny. I mean, board games can teach you all sorts of stuff on video games.
Mm-hmm. And while I understand their concerns, the problem is they're over-bloating the concern. No, that was the thing, though, back then. They were all...
Well, I mean, they equated it with Teenage Rebellion, which is, fair. But, I mean, like a lot of Teenage Rebellion stuff, the issue is not the form the issue is not the form the rebellion takes. The issue is that you're probably not doing good parenting if your teen feels the need to, like, defy you by doing anything, listening to loud music, playing video games, whatever.
Yes.
In my humble opinion. But I mean, I was a latchkey kid, so that pretty much that was the reason I got hooked on video games because I had 2-3 hours to just whittle away.
The way it always felt with me, with my family, is that they thought that, because I always talked about it, they says, you can become you could probably become the president of Nintendo or something. Back when they heard me talk, I was laughing. I said, well, the thing is, I don't know how Nintendo works. But hey, I mean, I can't really let them down thinking like that. I said, I've always said about making my own games.
Does Nintendo have a Canadian division?
I believe they do.
They sure do. How about that?
Yeah.
It's in Vancouver.
When I was just finishing school, I was looking up online what was it called for a Nintendo school, like school for the people that want to go to Nintendo. It was DigiPen. I don't know if it's still around anymore, but that was what it's called.
I've heard of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, look at that thing. I've never seen one of those before. But oh, I see. Wow, these are weird. These must be later gens. I have no idea what gens these are from.
Looks like the room
These all look very legendary-ish. But yeah, I mean,
island seems to be flowing upward.
Video games have absolutely become like something entirely different from where they started in the cultural consciousness. Like,
so up we go.
I mean, we've got you can literally make.
Why don't you come back to camp?
If you really work at it, you can make like Boku cash, just playing these games on stream. Like I look at like the top Twitch streamers and such. And not that I really have those kinds of ambitions, but it's just fascinating to me that this, that we've got this, and we've got like Games Done Quick, which raises millions of dollars for charities. It's a far cry from like like playing your Game Boy on a road trip on the interstate and just as a time killer.
Now then. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Great time.
Bernie says it was reported that people that worked on one of the recent Mortal Kombat games got PTSD after working on fatalities.
Oh no.
Well, first I'm going to say, do your fact checking first. But if that is true, yeah, that might be a definite thing. Hopefully they got appropriate counseling for that.
I think if day in day out all I was ever seeing was like gruesome like fatality stuff where fools getting their heads ripped off, that might depress me a little bit. But I mean, it's a paycheck. Okay.
Well, I think in that kind of case, it's very clear nobody wanted that to be the outcome, and that's why I'm saying, like, as long as the company kind of went back and was like, "Hey, we'll give you, once the game's released, we'll give you a break, we'll give you some counseling, we'll help you get over that."
I wonder if that's a thing, like counseling for video game devs.
Probably not as a usual thing. Probably no more than just people who get counseling for all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, but I've heard that like crunches can be really, really unpleasant.
Crunches can be unpleasant. I don't think that's a thing that counseling helps fix, though. I think that's a thing that warm milk and time to rest fixes.
Yeah, you're probably right. God. Have you ever been in crunch, Miller?
I am currently in crunch.
What are you doing streaming with us?
I mean, that's the thing, though, is that the company I work at, what crunch means is like, oh, you're working 45 hours this week instead of 40.
Oh, well, that's
right. This is not Rockstar or CD Projekt Red.
Yeah, that's
where it's like 100-hour weeks.
No 100-hour weeks. That's nice.
How the hell do you do 100? How does anyone do a 100-hour week? That's like that.
Your company pays for all of your meals, and they gift you a sleeping bag, and you're like, well, they're giving me all these things. I might as well just stay in the office all day long.
So you sleep in the office. You sleep in the office, and like, what? You shower in the washroom or something?
I mean, they probably have showers there. A lot of these video game companies, especially the bigger ones, are very all-encompassing campuses.
I would lose my mind. I would. I don't care how luxurious it was. I would lose my mind. I'd be like, I don't have a home anymore.
I
Which is
mean, a lot of these people live by themselves in a drab apartment.
It's very
They don't really have much of a home anyway.
Damn,
Anyway,
that's rude.
Hey,
No.
that is from experience.
Are you painting yourself with that brush?
Yes.
That's fine. I mean, I live in a drab apartment. I don't even work for
How
video
bad
game
is
people.
Crunch compared to, say, Game Jam? I mean, it's two totally different things, right? It's like Game Jams, like especially the one that we did
Incredible.
recently. I
This
stayed up
reading
for
is
like
off the
30
charts.
hours as part of that.
You poor
But I
lad.
can do-
Why?
But I can do that because it's a sprint. Because I can rest afterwards, right?
Were you just like chugging monsters or some shit?
No. It's just
Or are you-
tea and coffee. I'm actually not that receptive to caffeine. It sometimes makes me more tired.
Nice.
that was it. The
God,
final
I can't even
Pokemon
imagine.
we've been
Like, I
searching for.
can't. I mean, I once did an all-nighter when I worked at a newspaper, but that destroyed me. But yeah.
the,
How
the,
what?
the crunch in actual like video game development, the problem there is that it's just week after week after week after week of extended hours, and that's the problem. You
know,
don't get a break from it.
what's the name of that horrible phenomenon in Japan where the workers just keel over and die? Like,
Oh yeah, it's like sun workers something.
it's karoshi. That's I probably mangled that. Karoshi. I don't know. Whatever. Karoshi. Like,
Karoshi, which can be translated literally as overwork death.
so terrifying. It's just, it's horrible. Yeah, like, don't. I mean, just make sure you're getting like enough, like, rest. And I'm sorry, I sound like a yenta.
I'm trying, Professor Mirror.
What is that? What is that
So
thing?
we're trying to capture, what is it, Yelvatol?
Is that a Pokemon?
Oh yeah, it's the, if you know X and Y, this is the Y Pokemon.
Holy shit! It's the forest
Xerneas. Oh,
god.
it's the X one. Never mind. Yelvatol is the bacon flying thing.
The bacon. Did you say bacon?
It's like red, white, and black, and people describe it as looking like bacon.
Hold on, let me. Oh, oh yeah. It looks like bacon, but it's got sort of this Evangelion kind of vibe. Like, it looks like it's got that like Evo 2 kind of look.
Let's see that.
Of 2? I think. Yeah, the red one. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so we're chasing Xerneas. And Xerneas is turning into some kind of Illumina ball thing that looks mysteriously like a, what was it? The, what are they called? Stones that make your Pokemon evolve a fourth time. Or evolve into a fourth... Mega Stones, that's it.
Nice. But you can't capture anything in this game and like export it to the bank or something.
Pretty.
Yeah, no, this is these like legendary ones are just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of want to play X and Y, sort of, but
Eh.
eh. It's not as much fun when I can't go out and do things like with Go.
Right. My problem is I've not played so many of them at this point that trying to commit to like catching up just seems like such an exercise. It does not deserve it. Would not be worth the payoff.
That's fair. I mean, I got into Sun and Moon pretty easily, but I do know what you're saying. There's definitely
DC, why do you sound like you're very far away? I can't hear
No,
you.
you are very far away from your microphone.
He's on his phone. Like his phone.
Yes. Yes,
How's
but his
that?
phone is also on the other side of the room. Hold on. Better, I think?
Okay. How am I doing?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
That thing looks like it would have like an ethereal telepathic voice, like, "I am the forest god. You have crossed me. I must destroy you now."
Really? Because I would have thought about something more like, I am the forest god! Bow before my majesty!
Great. Could be good with Godfrey. That's an option.
What just
I am the forest god.
Let's talk.
Why all these losers coming around in my forest, trying to disturb things?
Yeah, you've discovered a legendary Pokemon. Now go away. That should be. That would be perfect.
Hey,
Like-
hey, Johnny, this is for a kid's game, right? This is for a kid's game.
I mean, if you can have Danny DeVito's Pikachu, there you go.
$500 for one day. Nah, they're getting 3 lines.
All right.
I keep on wondering if that font there that they have, the Mystic font or whatever, is an actual like Command, or if it's just random gibberish.
Nice work.
I don't know if for a Pokemon game. I know there are definitely video games out there that would do that.
Discovery.
I haven't had a chance to like look at it long enough to see if there's any kind of pattern to it.
All right. Ah,
Apparently, in the anime, there's some kind of language that is actually like it actually says stuff. There's like a one-to-one correspondence, but it's not. That doesn't look like the same script that's used in the game. Actually, wait. Hold on. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so there are like several Pokemon languages. Well, all right.
All right, Rick, line it up. Rule of thirds.
Rule of thirds is they call it a rule, but I mean it's just really just a design suggestion. You don't have to do rule of thirds.
No, it is a hard and fast rule. Do not call it the suggestion of gravity. It's the rule of gravity. Law, even.
I never broke the law. I am the law. Ooh.
I am the law, and just proceeds to float upwards.
That's not bad.
Can't actually zoom out any more than I had the picture.
Hmm. Too bad you can't get like a wide angle.
Trying to get that whole crown in there.
Oh, we had other
Maybe
filters.
Ah.
I keep getting filters as part of
Don't tell me you have to like get
Prizes.
them or something.
I guess you might have to.
That's a hit. Focus size?
Size?
Is
Doesn't
it
actually
aperture?
Yeah, there's aperture. It doesn't actually seem to do anything at this range.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be
Yeah,
aperture size
soft
or
blur.
focal length, not focal size.
It might do
Oh,
something
soft
after.
focus.
It might do something after I have blur on.
That's not bad. I can't. Wait, is it? Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Okay,
after I
okay.
have
So
blur.
you do have a little. All right. That's pretty good. I mean,
Okay, closer.
yeah.
That puts the background
Whoa.
in blur. Take a little blur off the background.
Snazzy.
I don't know whether I
Oh.
actually have it fully in frame.
Darson tells me that the Lentil Region alphabet has in fact been translated, and it actually says stuff. Cool. So I guess let me see if. So I guess this would be the 6th Pokemon language. The first one was introduced in Best Wishes. The second one doesn't say. No, actually, the first 3 were from Best Wishes. The 4th one was introduced in XY. The 5th was in the 21st and 22nd movies in Sun and Moon. That's a trip. Looks like for all of them, it's 1-1 substitution with English.
Wow.
Wow, people are selling Pokemon Go accounts on eBay with like high level Pokemon and stuff. I wonder if this is actually legit.
I mean, it's legit, as in they will definitely take your money.
Yeah. Although I'm looking
Get
at this.
from it,
Hey Ray.
All right.
That's funny. I'm looking at the CP values of some of the sample Pokemon, and I've gotten a lot of them up to this point already. So it's like, don't really need it. Thanks.
So, what? Also, well,
I thought all the professors were named after trees, or was that just an anime thing?
I think that's the thing they started with, and they sort of fell off of it.
you guys
alright.
get it, right? Get what?
Of course. So obvious.
And you realize that's why Ash was named Ash, right?
Yeah. It didn't occur to me at first, but eventually I was like, oh, right, Ash.
Here's the thing: is I watched the 2001 movie before I saw any of the anime, so I thought he was named that literally because they set it up in that movie that the world shall turn to ash.
How
What?
can tell when someone really loves them?
So
That was the thing in that movie. Is there was a prophecy that the world will turn to ash, and it turns out it just meant that all the Pokemon will be like, "Hey, Ash, you solved the problem."
Study I haven't
God.
done yet. We've got to get you out
Nice.
of the lab more
You know, if Pokemon was a story unfolding in real time, wouldn't Ash be like in his like what 30s at least by now?
Yes, that's true.
Is that the credits? You didn't even do
Is it
any
done?
world-saving
What?
stuff.
Wait, the game's
Wait,
over?
what?
What is that?
We didn't do the thing. We haven't done the thing.
Why is the silence sinking? I didn't even kill any end bosses.
Well, wait. Did we see Salazzle? I missed him.
No, there was no Salazzle. Not yet, at least.
I mean,
Oh.
wait,
This game is 0-10.
Well,
Watch the twist beat. It's in one of these pictures.
Wait, I forget. What is his name? Is Professor Mirror, right?
Yes.
right, yeah, Professor Mirror. They can let you keep or export your pictures in any way? I mean, can you, like, share them or something?
Pretty sure you can, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's because he's named after the like, camera piece.
He's named after the infamous mirror tree.
I guess calling him Professor Lens may have been a little too on the nose.
Professor DSLR.
But yes, every mainline game's professor is named after a tree or plant. Magnolia, kukui, sycamore, juniper, rowan, birch, elm, oak.
Nice. I remember in Sun and Moon they had like Professor Oak's like grubby cousin who was like marooned on an island or something.
Yes. And the best part, he looked exactly like you.
Right, right.
Yeah, Professor Samson Oak, who looks like normal oak. He just has tanner skin and longer hair.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's so dumb.
I love it.
It's so lazy. But
It
it's also
was.
kind of funny.
Yeah.
Maybe. But that's the thing. I think that was on purpose, though.
Nope, I don't think that was on purpose.
Did we lose GC?
We watched.
There he is.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're loud now. We turn you down.
Congratulations, you have saved the world with photography.
And also a teleportation machine.
Nice.
Yeah, we have a teleportation machine. Why don't we just take the meteorite and put it not near Earth?
Why don't we just take the teleportation stuff and just revolutionize human civilization? You know, achieve galactic colonization. No, I'll take pictures of Pokemon.
I mean, you don't know that that's not what they're doing. Have you ever seen a plane in a Pokemon? I don't think so.
That's fair.
Could be that all their long distance transportation is by teleportation.
What's that train? The monorail.
The only I don't remember seeing that. The only one
Right.
I've seen in the
It was in
shows
Gen.
and games was like boats.
It was in Gen 2 from like Goldenrod to Saffron or something. It's been a while.
Well, it's always boats and bike trails.
Darson's showing me like some kind of like weird Pikachu case that's a special tie-in with this game. I don't like it.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, it's not good.
Well, I don't know. It's just... Oh wait, let's see. Is this more credits or is it post-credit? No, it's more credits.
Darcy says you can save your photos on the Switch and post them on Twitter. Oh, cool.
Okay, nice. Yeah, if I was playing this, I'd absolutely want to like save some of my photos.
Yeah, Saffron and Goldenrod are linked by the magnet train, which is the high-speed train.
Okay. I'm
Is
glad you
Pokemon-
found it because I looked up Pokemon monorail and I got an actual monorail that's plastered with Pokemon stickers. Still very impressive.
Have any
Are
of
we
the
getting the
Pokemon-
localizations for other languages?
Oh, that's weird.
Ah, it's him.
Digital Hearts IQ China.
It's the boy. still can't get over him being bullied by, of all Pokemon, all 800 something of them. It's the hyena.
Well, there you go.
It was a match made in Game Freak.
Really, after the bullying, like the
Pokemon voice actor Ikui Otani, the only Pokemon voice actor.
I wonder who she votes or voices.
She voices all of the Pokemon.
Oh, there's that picture Rick took. Oh, okay, these are all the same.
Yes,
These
they're all pictures that I took.
Oh, there's your Salazzle, I think.
Now the Sandlip.
Oh, no, my bad.
There's the Stokermon.
Yeah, there's the legendary. Good shit. Oh, and there's friendship. Man, camera guy's tall.
Me in the middle, because I'm the protagonist.
And I got these
Oh, wait.
doggies.
Yeah, that's a good question. Who took that photo? Everyone's in frame.
Yeah,
No, it was that hamster Pokemon.
or Pikachu. It's always Pikachu.
Thought Pikachu was in the frame.
Oh,
Thank you.
Professor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I want it to be Eevee.
I remember.
Course scores.
Oh.
Measure how thoroughly you can research a course in a single outing.
Core scores and 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Burst mode. New feature. If you turn it on, your camera will take multiple photos in quick succession with one press of the shutter.
Everything.
wow.
Now.
Slow fade out. Fade in.
I hope they give us more
Huh?
pictures to take, or it's going to be the same 70.
Let's go check out the reef in the evening.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Huh?
It's like, end of the game, what's that?
Game doesn't end.
Credits are just for the start of the second quest.
Or the third. Or the fourth. Oh god, there's more in Dragon Quest? I'm still flabbergasted by Dragon Quest. Had you see the credits 4 times.
Which one was this?
Dragon Quest 11.
Oh my god, that's
Okay, yeah, I think I saw them at least once, maybe twice while playing that. I haven't finished it yet,
Yes.
you know,
which is
I
a
remember.
strange thing to say. I've seen the credits like 2 times. I haven't finished the game yet.
I remember.
Or
it.
Nier Automata, where you can see the credits 26 times.
What game is that?
Nier Automata.
Oh,
It has a
Nier.
It has a different ending for each letter of the alphabet.
Really?
I mean, some of them are just like, you died in this way, you died in this way, you killed yourself by doing this thing, right?
The one where like, so like you're an android or whatever, and the one where you die because you ate an organic fish.
I don't know why that's
There's-
funny, but
There's one where you have there's a module system for your upgrades, and you have this like sort of grid that you put them into, or like a RAM system of how many upgrades you can have at once. Well, one of the upgrades you have is your core CPU, and you can just demount your CPU. If you do that, you instantly kill yourself, and you get a special game over for it.
do you get like an achievement?
I think. I mean, yeah, I think you get an achievement if you get all 26.
Nice.
Oh, what's this?
Same.
Ooh.
You
So
know-
now we can like look at where the individual Pokemon are.
Awesome.
Yes.
Oh, that actually makes things a lot easier.
Completion
Super.
planning. Thank you, game.
Wow.
Yes, that is a
Okay.
super nice feature.
I think this shows us where I found them. I don't know.
Would give you like is there a way to tell like if you got 100%? Oh, okay, yeah.
Hmm.
Before you read it, it'll tell you.
Once you find all the Pokemon in a map, you get a little crown by it. Cool.
Nice.
Ah, okay.
So you could actually be playing this for a while.
But that's the thing, do they let you know if you where did you miss it?
I mean, I can think of one task that is probably more pertinent. And that is we need to find if there are Salazzles in this game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Darson says it. Doesn't give you any hints. You have to get your hints either online or from other players.
Wait, what's the significance of
Yeah,
Salazzle
I was
again?
still looking. I was actually going in
40.
here to check to see if I could actually turn on the filters that I got.
Oh.
I have no idea where to find that option.
There's no significance to Salazzle other than that she hot Pokemon.
My my ex thought Salazzle was hot. She drew
Score.
it a couple times. Right, but Lizard.
Alright, be back.
What, you have a problem with lizards?
Well, no, I just don't really. Usually, I don't. I'm not as drawn to like lizardy kind of characters. Or birds.
Yeah.
Birds are gross. With their beaks and shit.
I
I mean, come on, all those birds.
know what you're
they're
trying to do. And I do not appreciate it, Mr.
Like, you know, those birds with their beaks and then spots and playing the Switch all the time, and you know.
I still have absolutely no idea where the filters would be located if they aren't actually
Bueno
available.
apreciado.
Since we got ruins level 2, we're gonna go through it again.
These things look like giant fucking blueberries.
This Jirachi just happening to just float by, okay.
The Wish Giver? Here?
Oh, is that another one of those like epic ones?
Yes,
Like
it is.
newer. Right.
I don't even know what to call them, like pseudo legendaries, I guess.
And you know, of them, like I once saw a list of all the like the super legendary ones that like, isn't there like a Pokemon God or something? Like, isn't there
Yes.
one that like
Yes, Arceus.
Arceus, right?
Arceus is supposed to be like the actual analog for God.
So the Pokemon universe was created by a Pokemon,
Yes.
and like, can you catch it in game?
Yes.
So you can catch God in a Pokeball.
Yes.
and like feed God berries and shit, and like groom him and stuff, like pet him,
Correct.
and they're like, "Oh, you're such a good, such a good all powerful deity."
This
Correct.
is all correct. Where is the lie? I cannot find it. Please help me.
That's
I've been
weird.
searching.
So like, if you like, so you can you like send him to the professor and be like, "Here's God, be nice to him."
Probably.
That's awesome. I like the aesthetic on these ruins. They make me happy.
All the glowy bits.
Yeah. It's good. That Houndoom drinking from the glowing pool. That doesn't sound healthy. That thing's cool. Oh, excuse me. Not twos. Those are psychic types.
Yes.
It's
Oh, excuse me 1 second. I'll be right back.
already.
What?
Uh-oh. Absol. Oh, okay. So I was gonna say, uh-oh, there's an Absol. That means there'll be a disaster soon. But we already know what the disaster is.
Okay, I'm back. Sleepy Hot now.
How was it? Let's. Great timing. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work. Great timing. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice
Got the
work.
chance to play Coliseum, but I've seen it online. Pretty cool.
Nice work. Nice work. A new discovery. Great timing.
That was a 4-star for Absol, huh?
Hmm.
By the way,
Only 12,000 experience to go.
New record. 3 million. I guess that's a number. I don't have any context for this number.
It's over Frieza's power level? Nah, no cheesy Dragon Ball jokes here tonight.
thank you.
So,
But the points were money right now. Damn, kid, you got yourself a retirement plan already.
Okay, new one. Evening Grief.
oh wow, look at that sunset. See? I told
At
you.
that sunset. Oh.
Actually get a Whale Lord in frame from over here.
At this angle, it almost looks like they're two giant ships. That looks sad. Did you ever play any of the Pokemon Ranger games?
I have not.
I actually own them, but I could never get into it because pretty much the fight is click all over your screen until you hit the Pokemon. Have to double check it again.
Ooh, Lapras.
Sweet.
How are we going this direction?
Okay. What's going on with my audio?
I don't know what's wrong with your audio.
Hold on, 1 second. Let me disconnect and reconnect. It's being weird. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, test. Okay. That's weird. It was like I was getting like an echo.
Ah.
If it does anything weird, just let me know.
Okay.
Hello. Let's do this.
I don't know what makes that a 4-star.
Perfect timing.
It's just that pretty.
Yeah. It's aesthetic. Can't be quantified.
Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. A new discovery. Perfect timing. A new discovery. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Excellent.
It's the synthwave icon.
Right.
Hold on a second. I haven't even maxed out the research level and only found 2 Pokemon here. And I haven't maxed out Park during the day yet. So going to max these out.
He's mad.
This is not a question I'm familiar with. Maybe you guys are. Lego asks, what's the
Shaman.
longest y'all have had?
There's the shaman.
Oh, nice.
This is Shaman.
Wake him up.
I
Shame.
tried.
What was the question, Miller?
Lego asks, what's the longest y'all have had to wait for a commission after you pay for it?
Well, I don't usually commission people.
The vast majority of mine I've got in stream while they're doing it, so the turnaround is when they finish.
I honestly can't remember anymore. I only did that one, so. Ouch. But if I can remember the best I can, it probably took me about a week or two.
Now then, great timing. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Perfect timing. Great timing. Excellent. Great timing. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work.
Hold on a sec.
Nice work. A new
Shaman
discovery.
hidden by an apple.
Great timing. Great timing. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Excellent.
Registered every species of Pokemon on Florio Island to your Pokédex.
Nice.
Yay.
Pokédex.
Look at that, an album with Rick's face on it.
Mission complete.
Mission complete.
Mission complete.
Did you know? Let's see.
napalm. I have a bunch of those.
Video games make it a clear point. It's gonna take a lot of effort to get Slaking to do anything.
Pick a peck.
Well, at least Arbok's more in the open than usual.
What's he doing?
Carrying this Swooper right
Ah,
Oh my god!
he's just waiting.
He's terrorizing some poor little thing in the underbrush. That's awesome.
I found you. Your turn.
Oh, okay. That was pretty cool. It might even with that apple Arbok. Beautifly. Ooh. Beak, beak. Oh, okay. That's a thing they do. And they drop apples in the desk. It's cool. Those apples has feelings too, Peep Beck.
Isn't this wholesome?
Yes, it is.
So I guess the Whoopers are supposed to be like, well, the small versions are supposed to be like axolotls or something like that.
Yeah.
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 How was it?
Megatron asking, if you were to play a main series Pokemon game on stream, which one do you think it'd be?
I mean, I still have Pokemon Sword in my drawer somewhere.
Great timing.
Aren't those Pokemon games like the past ones all on like mobile devices like GBA and stuff?
Perfect timing.
A lot of them are. There's still a few. I guess it depends. These say mainline games? Yeah, main series games. Because it's like the Coliseum games are on console. A couple other series, like side series.
Okay. Was there ever a... Excuse me. Was there ever a Pokemon NES game or was that too early?
That was too early.
Alright.
Pokemon came out in 1995.
Right. By then it was already SNES.
Game Boy.
Game Boy. My bad.
I don't think there were any Super Nintendo Pokemon games.
No, there weren't.
No, there weren't.
Because by 1995, after it was released, the Nintendo 64 was about to be released. That's why the first Pokemon game on N64 was Pokemon Coliseum.
Right.
You know, if there were any, like,
Even though it came
like the
out,
Pokemon
they had
Rose type things with the matching blocks and stuff. You know what systems they were on.
which Pokemons?
Remember there being a lot of Pokemon games like Troze or something where you were like matching blocks and stuff. I didn't know what system they were on.
Huh.
That was on Nintendo 64 too.
I
At
missed
least
out on
one
so
of them was.
much.
I know. No, Troise. Is that an advanced game? I know there was a puzzle game on the Nintendo 64 that was that one that they kept reskinning, because I know it as Tetris Attack.
I like how they're all doing happy little dances and shit.
I was waiting for them to fall over.
You're so majestic. Let's throw stuff at it.
Then take pictures when they fall over.
Dude, it's worth the points.
Get the fuck out of the way.
Right on the back of the head.
Come on, turn around. Ah.
And Arbok's looking hungry.
You know, the Omega. I never got one of those. I've gotten so few Yanmas, I haven't had a chance to evolve them.
Venusaur.
Oh, he's shy.
Ooh.
Wake
He's
up.
playing hide and seek.
Wake up.
Hit him in the head. Hit him in the flower. Oh, wait.
Keep throwing stuff at it until it does something.
Glowing at least.
Maybe it's at the top of the bulb.
Excuse me.
Flesh.
I'm sorry. Allergies. It's been tree pollen's been kicking up lately.
You need to tell those trees to stop doing it.
Yeah, what the hell? Trees
So
are dumb.
inconsiderate.
Trees are dumb and they need to shut up. Sticky pack. That's such a satisfying name.
And another Venusaur. Significantly more awake.
There you go.
That's the wrong one.
Someone just take a picture of my face.
Leafeon out during the day. The Sobble. Haven't seen that before.
Sobble Squad.
Is there a whole squad now? Miller.
There's always a squad.
Very
Whether
well.
you decided to recognize them or not is your own problem.
Hey man, I'm not denying you're your Sobble squad. I wouldn't do that to you. Keeper. Type. Doper. Whatever.
Another Sobble.
The car.
Excuse me.
Is he wagging that tail at us?
Let's do this. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Excellent. Nice work. Perfect timing. Great timing. Nice work. Nice work. Discovery. Nice work. Nice work.
So it was like, nice butt. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Big fat tissue shot. I love that first.
New discovery.
I love that first Leafeon shot there. That was good.
Nice work.
So much experience needed.
You record.
Excellent.
So they said in Mario Party.
Can't wait for that new Mario Party. And that looks like it's gonna be more in line with fun.
Yes, fun. Well, on the bright side, I think this is the first Mario Party we're gonna have on the Switch, or is there one out already?
There was one already on the Switch.
Yeah, apparently there was a Switch one released a few years ago.
that only just recently got online, which is probably was a test for making this one work.
I have never played Mario Party. I played Mario
Neither
Kart.
have I.
Do that thing. I played Mario Kart, but I've never played Mario Party. There are like
yeah.
there are like a ton of Mario games I've never played.
I have some of them, but I just never got the time to play them. But I'm starting playing them now. There. Mario Kart 8.
I played a lot of Mario Karts and parties and stuff through the years, but it was always like at other people's houses and stuff. I never really owned them myself until like Mario Kart 8.
You know, the parties I went to, there was never really anyone playing video games. Like, if the TV was on, it'd be like Cartoon Network or something. You know.
Yeah, mine were always like explicitly for the video games, like
Nice.
doing Smash Brothers or whatnot.
Actually,
They were
I think
less
it's like-
parties and more just let's hang out and play video games.
Yeah. There might have been a few Smash Brothers games at some of the parties I went to, but I don't think they were very popular. A lot of these games, the ones that I did play, would often be at like convention events, like at the game room.
Yeah, well that's what it would be like when they were bigger. It'd be like multiple setups and stuff, but
I miss doing that.
smaller ones it was normally just like one TV and we just like have like I don't know, somewhere between like 4 to 8 people and just trade off.
If I go to TFF and I really want to in 2022, I'm absolutely gonna hit up the game room.
That's what I did at NFF
Well, we will
16.
see how that all works out.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna-
assuming safety and blah 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 blah.
Right, sorry. What I was trying to say is I have tried to, I guess not run, but handle part of the game room at TFF before.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Yes, because the 2021, or no, 2020, they did a magic thing for the first time, and it got a lot of people, and I basically came to them and be like, hey, so I'm a judge, I'd be interested in maybe, working with you guys on this if you want somebody to sort of run something a little more concrete.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Magic is interesting, but the whole logistics of making that work at a convention, like not just the like making it work as like a tournament or whatever, like the organizing of that, but on the player's side of like taking a Magic deck across the country.
Is there something difficult about that?
It's just something that's like easily lost and costs a lot of money.
If I was going to do that, I would probably like I'd probably pack it in like a very conspicuous looking, like a hardened suitcase. It's like larger than necessary and padded, so that it gives the impression of like delicate equipment, and then and then you can put some fragile on it just for just to to. And then I mean, chances are they're going to be a lot more careful with something like that than if it's just a regular suitcase. I mean, don't know. I've never lost any luggage, but I mean,
I didn't mean specifically like the luggage part, like at the place itself.
Oh, well, I don't know then. I mean,
Yeah.
put it, get like one with a padlock or something, or a combo lock, and just,
On each deck box?
I don't know. I mean, some people do this kind of thing, I mean, you can sink like a couple grand into a decent Magic deck. I mean, right?
Yeah.
Megatron asked, "Does Jonas sound more wispy than usual to anyone?"
I've been having audio How do I sound to you guys? Because
That was fine to me.
is it
Yeah, I haven't noticed.
Fine.
Is it an audio issue or is it? Or do I just sound lispy?
No, I don't
Whatever.
know what you're talking about.
All right.
I only brought it up because it was funny.
I will attempt to enunciate more clearly. Yeah, no, I mean, I would seriously like if I had a deck and like I was really worried about it getting jacked, I would take measures to make sure that that didn't happen. Like obsessive, unnecessary measures.
Yeah. Plus,
I never.
For me, a whole thing is like making sure that it kind of the whole like being on the same page thing that a lot of like people advise you do before like having D&D or whatnot. Like making sure you have the decks that are like the right power level or right formats or whatnot for the other people you're going to be playing with, and just to make sure that it's not to make sure the fun is still there, kind of thing.
Fun? You're not there to have fun. You're there to win.
I mean that's sometimes the attitude that makes the fun. If everyone's there to be hyper competitive and it's that kind of fun
You know,
thing.
I watched
Mortal
like
Kombat.
I knew people who played it pretty obsessively. I never did it myself, but I watched them do it, and I was like, wow, this is intense right here. We were all in junior high, so we all had a ton of energy at that point.
Tony Hawk.
I mean, the only card games I play are like poker and stuff like that, and usually poker's a little more mellow.
Yeah, the traditional ones.
Yeah. Uno. I know how to play Uno. I know how to play Uno. That's, I don't know. Yeah, for some high stakes Uno.
Excellent.
Good old strip Ono.
Strip Uno. God, I could almost see that working.
Ugh,
Think about it.
I don't want to.
You just add more types of cards in there.
There you go.
It's a very modular type of game.
Strip Uno at TFF. What could go wrong?
Don't start thinking Digimon here, Jonas.
So many things could go wrong.
Oh, that's right. Digimon was a card game, wasn't it?
Could be drink. Everything's been a card game. There's Pokemon. There's Dragon Ball Z. There's everything's been a card game.
Oh
Fancy
yes,
card
Dragon Ball Z card game. Oh man, the rules on that were weird.
Yeah.
It was basically power levels, nothing but power levels. And it's basically, I'm going to give you a power level that'll beat your power level, last I remembered.
Nice.
There was one
That's
thing
it.
about it that was kind of bizarre, interesting. Like all the cards had like different, this like a style of martial art or whatnot, and like if you built a deck that was entirely of one style, you got like a bonus or whatnot, which was kind of weird because it's like you could theoretically not, like you could have the wrong cards in your deck,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know.
I never knew about this. I had no idea there was a card game. That's awesome. My brother would have loved this. He was big into DBZ.
The only card games I know that were in stores at the time were Yu-Gi-Oh!, which we bought quite a bit, because at least we understood Yu-Gi-Oh!
I knew about you.
Pokemon and Digimon.
Yeah.
I think there was a Magic the Gathering, I can't remember, but we didn't know nothing about Magic the Gathering, so we stayed away from it. We only knew those three.
Magic's pretty. It can be pretty heavy,
Yeah.
pretty complex.
Yeah. I mean.
I know a little bit about it now, but nothing hardcore. But compared to back then, I was like, I had no idea. I don't want to spend money on a card game I don't know. They had, back when the Burning Crusade came out, they had the World of Warcraft card game too, though, which was very entertaining.
There's
Yeah, there was a World of Warcraft card game.
nice.
Basically, you create a party of 5, and you gotta go kill the big boss. But I'm trying to remember how did the mechanics work for the boss. He had to draw he had like his own deck, and I'm trying to remember, did somebody else have to play him? I don't know.
All right, now I'm
But
googling
basically-
furry card games.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I mean, you're probably just gonna end up looking into Armello again.
Well,
I've seen
You know what?
ones
I'm
that
surprised they
people
never made
try
an
to make.
Armello card game.
I mean, Armello is a card game.
yeah.
Oh, it's well, more of a board.
Well,
Well,
you're right. It's a board game because
it's a board game, yes.
There's one called Ferroticon, and it is not family friendly, so I won't
God.
be discussing it.
Slap, slap.
Yeah, moving along. What else is there? Oh, there's a Tank Fixits card game, apparently. Wow. Nice.
What if they had a Monster Ranch card game, actually? I never thought about that.
Oh. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, if I had to hazard a guess, it would basically be monster, give him moves, increase stats, bam, you got your card game.
Did you say Monster Rancher or Monster Hunter?
Rancher.
Okay. Yeah, there was one in Japan. It looks like it never came over here.
Yeah.
And apparently there was a board game, too.
Funny enough, I own 4 and 5. I've tried to buy 1 and 2,
Mhm.
but Monster Rancher was actually pretty awesome. I loved their CD idea back then. Basically, you put a CD in the PlayStation,
Right.
and it scans it and gives you your monster based on your rank.
Right. It can be
It was-
any.
and I had
any disc.
And I was buying. We were getting into CDs a big time back then. And I was like, oh, geez, how many monsters can I make? Let's get to it. And then I found the Phoenix, and I was like, oh wow, yes, worth it.
I never played any of the games, but I remember the anime because it had like a bunch of familiar voice actors in it.
And the anime I liked, but it was weird because it was one of the only shows back then where the tamer, I should say, got into the fight himself, and he was just a kid punching
Right.
monsters and kicking them. And I was
Yep.
like, I just can't follow that logic.
It's
Where
just
did they come up with
aggressive.
these
Now, maybe
ideas
if he
that
had a
kid-
gun.
I think.
And they did the same thing with Digimon, if you do it. I said, this is getting weird. Don't have the tamers punch and kick. The
Celebi.
monsters.
God.
That was season 5, I think, where the Marcus or Masaru, whatever. That's how he actually evolved his partner every episode. Was he would jump something like 20, 30 feet in the air and punch whatever champion level Digimon they were dealing
Oh
with
my
that day
Yes.
in
God.
the face. And then
Yes.
that's how he would digivolve his partner.
Yes.
Everyone else just digivolve their partner normally, but good old
Yes.
Marcus, like, and I remember there being like an episode or something where he like couldn't physically reach the opponent, and that was a big problem. And so they were like trying to get around that and like climb buildings or something just so he could punch them, and that
I know.
they got fun in season 5.
God.
But yeah, I never understood the logic between why they wanted the humans to do it. Probably just to get them more involved. But yeah, I just couldn't wrap my mind around it. It was silly.
Yeah, but weren't there a couple moments in the Pokemon anime where like the trainers did get into it a bit? Like at the very least they had to like intervene, or like sometimes
They
the
did.
Pokemon
Well,
would
in the
attack them.
movie, Ash tried to punch Mewtwo.
Right.
That
Got his
didn't
ass
work.
kicked.
There was another episode where, like, Ash was like physically tussling with a Lucario.
Right.
I mean, the way it was, at least I could say it in that sense that it made sense because Ash was really out of options, if I remember correctly. Wasn't
Right.
that how he did it?
Yay.
Fantastic.
And I remember there was one Shedinja in one episode that straight up like tried to attack a bunch of the characters.
But yeah, in Digimon and Monster Rancher, it was like their first options though. Punch. We gotta beat them with your fists. Yeah.
Look,
It'd be
GC
different if they, like I said, they were better armed or something like that. But still, the concept was just getting. That's something I would say is pretty. I should say. Unless they were like for example, like in the old days, like knights or something like that, and they fought with their Pokemon or Digimon, that would make sense. That would be understandable.
GC.
I think there was a game that did that. It was
Really?
like Pokemon and Nobunaga. It was like a tactics game that had both
God.
people and Pokemon going.
No,
Yes.
I played that one. You do not actually
I have
play
it here,
humans in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just play Pokemon.
Oh my God, Pokemon Conquest.
Yes, it actually
What
had.
the
It was actually pretty
hell?
cool. A
That's-
very odd concept, but really good characters and music and
God.
and strategy.
It's like
Too simple
even
though.
Pokemon is
That
not
easy to
safe
find.
from Nobunaga.
Yeah.
No one is.
I was thinking if they went Nobunaga, when were they going to do Romance Three Kingdoms of Pokemon next? When I first heard about this concept.
Oh god, there's 3 kingdoms. You could have 3 games.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
On a funny note, it's actually something similar to what they did with
Pokemon
Pokemon Go.
3 houses.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
actually
man.
funny when we say this because Pokemon Go has almost a similar concept with 3 houses. So, I'm not too far off when I say it, but yeah, Pokemon Go is closest thing to what I just said there. Now that I think about it. Just
So-
well,
Espion.
Oh, nice. Ooh, there you go. That's choice right there. So
The kitty type evolution.
it's based on a Japanese cat monster, I think.
I think it's based. Well, no, I'm thinking the cat with good fortune. That's Mewtwo or Meowth though.
Yeah.
I don't know who Espion's based on.
So if Pokemon Conquest is like a cross with Nobunaga's Ambition. Does that mean it's set in like the feudal era and you've got like feudal Pokemon and shit?
Yep.
That's awesome.
It's actually kind of annoying because you do not get Pokeballs to catch Pokemon. You have to
Oh,
do a bunch of really complicated stuff that's not very fun.
oh, well, that's not so good. Then.
It was called the Spirit Link system, if I remember correctly. And the Spirit Link system was basically you had to defeat a Pokemon a specific way, and it had to be attuned to the person that was, the ruler or the soldier you were playing. And if they weren't attuned, they couldn't Spirit Link with the Pokemon. So yeah, it was a combination. Basically, you had to have the right trainer and the right Pokemon in order to capture that Pokemon.
Huh.
Oh yes, and of course this is the important part. Certain trainers can't even get a Pokemon to a certain level because they're just that badly attuned with them. One of the things I gotta laugh at, I can't remember if this is true, but the Nobunaga series is also infamous for having said soldiers and rulers die in combat, which never happens in this game. I wonder why.
Your Pokemon has died, but honorably.
Yes, honorably. That's another thing I got to chuckle when I first heard about this game. But I tried. It was actually pretty decent. I really liked it. It was just after a while, I found it was getting too simple and too repetitive.
Mm.
Those are the only shortcomings. Oh, and they had a bit of a raise your kingdom kind of idea on it, which was cool, but it really turned out not to really matter because it's just all about what your troops are, your rulers and your Pokemon were, and the best combinations, and then steamroll the rest of the other guys.
Hmm.
Oh yes, that's right. There was one other thing I thought that was pretty neat. The bad guys can actually attack your towns with Pokemon and capture them. That was something I actually really liked.
Can you imagine, like, having your entire town just, like, seized by force with a bunch of, like, Jigglypuffs or some shit with swords? You know?
Yes, I could see that. And it was hilarious in a Pokemon game to see that kind of thing happen. I was imagining what if they took that town over with a bunch of Pikachus? Come on, do it!
I love it. Makes me
Just
happy.
shock everything.
Celebi.
It's like celery, but with more time travel.
Yes, Legatron, you're right. The last battle was after you did all of the story, your main character gets Arceus, and yeah, it's pretty overpowered. But it like you said, also, it's
I
pretty
would
much designed.
imagine God would be pretty overpowered.
Well, I mean, they've definitively said this is the thing that created the entire Pokemon universe.
Mhm.
Like, they've actually said that in the story. Because
believe
I've never
so.
seen... Okay, that's weird.
That
Wait,
is
does that
weird.
mean... Does that mean humans are Pokemon?
No, but they were
Jonas,
created by Pokemon.
Don't ask questions you're not ready to handle the answer to.
Am I a Pokemon?
Oh, speaking of another funny thing I actually just remembered, and this is actually pretty cool. The trainers can evolve in Nobunaga's Ambition.
Wait.
And then when I mean evolve, their armor evolve every time they got to a certain level.
Oh, okay. I
That
was
was
like,
actually pretty cool.
do they change to another species?
No, like for example, the main character that you're playing as, the trainer, basically starts off with no, with a little tiny helmet or something like that. Then he suddenly evolves to something like a general's, and then finally it evolves to a warlord's suit, which was actually pretty mint.
Huh.
It was pretty awesome. That's a concept I wish they did with Pokemon again, with the trainers. That would be cool.
Your outfit has evolved. Whenever I have the option in games, I will tend to just make my character like pretty much dress exactly the way I really dress. Like in Sun and Moon, I could get camo shorts, and I'm like, oh shit, that's it. That's all I ever need.
Yeah, Frederick, if I remember correctly, the ending for Arceus in Conquest required you, very annoyingly, complete every scenario with every ruler in the game, and then go back and play the game with the main character to unlock the hidden ending, I should say, the final ending. But that took a lot of time. It was time consuming.
So,
Of course, since this game is called Nobunaga's Ambition, you could probably guess who the main villain is at the end.
Was it Dick Dastardly and his dog Matley? No, anyway.
Buckley evolved to a dragon. He's gonna take over the world. That was... Darcy says, human greed. Yeah, I wonder who.
I want to look up like bad Pokemon crossovers now on like fanfiction.net.
Fanfiction.net.
If you do it,
I
you
never
can never
went
go
there.
back.
Hold on.
I'm embarrassed to say, but back a long time ago, back when I was in high school and I first learned about the internet, and I learned about fanfiction.net, I said I had to just write one. But it's not there anymore because it expired, my account there, but whenever I wrote one on there, for Digimon. I was,
They score a bunny back there.
oh man, I feel. I was basically I was reading about the website. I read about how this whole thing works with fanfiction, and then I was like, I have to write something what everybody would like. What should I write that everybody likes these days? Oh yes, Gilmon and Renamon. And it was just really just a silly romance fanfic. But yeah, fanfics.net was something back then though. I remember how much people were there just going there just to learn what people's writing was like. Yeah, up and downs. It was funny.
All right, I've got the list of Pokemon crossover fic, and I'm going to read a few of the notable ones. I'm not going to give the titles. I'm just going to say what they're crossed over with. Let's see. Percy Jackson, the Olympians. Okay, I can see that. Doctor Who. Yeah, I can sort of see that.
Of course.
Let's see. Star
Doctor Who?
Wars. Star Wars would be amusing. Fullmetal Alchemist, Avengers, Five Nights at Freddy's, Vocaloid. How do you make a crossover with Vocaloid? Frozen, yeah, sure. Lilo and Stitch, that's an easy one. Phoenix Wright, I'd actually want to see that.
That would be cool.
Animorphs, yeah. Sherlock.
Okay. This is probably the no-brainer, but I need to ask, how many on there are Pokemon and Digimon crossovers?
Let me see. Let's try Digimon. 253 for Digimon Pokemon crossovers. That's kind of an obvious one.
Yeah.
Glee, Twilight.
Wait, Glee is in like the TV show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they have, I wonder, do they have a Pokemon reboot crossover?
Let's see. Type it in reboot. They have 18 of them.
It actually, oh, wow, they actually did it. Those monsters.
Let's
There
see.
you go.
Resident Evil. Final Fantasy
That's a dumb
VII. Let's see. SpongeBob SquarePants. Warhammer. Street Fighter.
That actually might work.
Invader Zim. Legend of Korra.
At least they work, yeah.
Star
I never
Trek.
see why people would say Pokemon Resident Evil, though, but yeah.
The Abrams vs. Star Trek movies.
Even that works.
Hold on, I want to just say.
Actually, thinking about it, I bet the Resident Evil one would have Mewtwo as the ultimate weapon.
Dr. McCoy is lost on an away mission from Starfleet. Everything looks hopeless until he meets a lonely Magdazone in Darmanitan. Will they find all they need in each other and help Leonard find his way home, or will they crumble? I'm making a face. You can't see it.
Yeah, I hate it.
Let's see.
Bloodborne.
Next Generation, Quantum Leap. Oh, please tell me he lands in a... Yeah. Awesome.
Pokemon Warriors game, Frederick? Which Warrior game are we talking about? You mean like Samurai Warriors?
No, he means like the Hyrule Warriors, Dynasty
Yeah, like
Warriors.
Samurai
those-
Warriors. Samurai Warriors was one of them.
Hmm.
Samurai Warriors was the one that I played the most, actually.
I own Samurai Warriors. I never got the chance to finish it though, but that was much more action-fast than Dynasty Warriors. Too few characters though, but at least they were historical Japanese characters. They have Shingen in it.
Good to see you.
In Samurai Warriors, I could actually pronounce the characters' names.
Yeah, I don't think a Pokemon Warriors game would really work very well. I think I'm happy with Pokémon Tournament as being like the more hardcore Pokemon game, in a way.
When you say hardcore, what do you mean exactly?
Well, because Pokémon Tournament is like a full-on fighting game with like there's like maybe a dozen Pokemon you can play as.
Huh.
Nice work.
What about Pokemon Wrestling?
Nice work.
I mean, Pikachu Libre's in there.
God. I've got one of those. I caught that. I remember they had an event for that in Go. Well, some of the Pikachu costumes. There were a couple events.
Pikachu goes with a steel chair.
You get enough
The
for
heel.
level 3. Come on.
Ah! Pikachu used Body Slam. That move's illegal.
Steel cage match.
I think Pikachu
two
does
eyes.
actually learn Body Slam.
Does he? Okay.
Yes, he does.
Naturally. At least Raichu does.
What's that one move? GC, help me out here. What's the move called where they like, sort of like, jump on the rim of the ring and then like cannonball into the ring and like smush the guy with their with their whole body?
Well, that'd be a flying body slam.
Okay.
Let's see
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, a pile driver of some sort.
Yeah.
Well, no, power drivers is where you turn them upside down and yeah, you pick them up with on your in front of you, like your whole chest, and you have them upside down, and you just drive them into the mat with your head. Yes. Now
if they were gonna
it's
do it-
actually very scary, but yeah, you have to have a lot of training to do it though.
If you were gonna do a Pokemon wrestling game, you would have to have Machamp in there. You'd have to. Machamp and like Hariyama and who else? Incineroar, definitely.
Yeah. Incineroar would probably be the one that could definitely do a power driver.
And then just for no reason have a little cute one, like Pichu or something.
Yep.
Seeing Pikachu do a power driver would be hilarious, but yeah, definitely not something you could do. He'd probably hurt everybody's head doing it. Make it too small.
Can you just imagine? Like training montages and stuff. That'd be awesome.
That was actually a pretty cool thing. I don't think you guys know this, but the Digimon World games, when you leveled up your characters, they would actually show training montages of your Renamon, Veemon, Guilmon at certain points after you level them up. It was actually pretty, I should say, adorable and pretty funny too. But they never ever used that kind of animation again in any games I've seen in the future. Let me get the video and show it if I can. I'll put it in Discord.
Like, I was never big into wrestling that much, but a Pokemon, like a really serious, like, Lucha Libre Pokemon wrestling game would be amazing. They've all got, like, sparkly costumes with capes.
For it, poke it. With his stubby little arms.
I mean, you've got all their weights, so you could have, like, weight classes, maybe.
True. I think most of the ones in Pokken are kind of about the same, at least
Right.
like body mass, other than Pikachu. Because you gotta have Pikachu.
Yeah, of course. So he has to have some kind of corny name, like El Picador. No. Like, what would be Spanish for the electrocutor?
Well,
The Zapper.
yeah, there's regular Pikachu and there's Pikachu Libre. Regular Pikachu is a boy and Pikachu Libre is a girl.
Or no, he have to be called like the lightning bolt. He's like El Rayo.
How was it?
All right, let me look at what GC's got going on over here.
Flygon.
That's so cute. Come on, punch and stuff. He's taking out his anger.
Now then, nice work. Nice work.
That is actually really adorable.
Nice work. Nice work. Perfect timing. Nice work.
Also, the fail animation that was actually pretty
Nice work.
cute too.
Nice work.
Hmm.
Nice work. Nice work.
Finally, level 3.
Nice.
Fantastic. Excellent. That's right.
Oh, right.
Hey, look, it's a resource node. Anyway, Torchic looks Torchic looks very mascotish. You know?
I could see that, yeah. Like one of the giant mascots they have in Japan for literally everything.
Right, like some town or something. Or like some restaurant. I mean, they all sort of look like mascots to one degree or another. The small, cute ones, but yeah.
I just noticed, is that a gigantic pineapple in the middle of that lake?
Does look like
Basically.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it makes as much sense as anything else in this world. What's that? Oh, mandibuzz. And here's all the onyxes, whatever. That came out of nowhere. With that Muppet mouth.
Ruhag joins the channel and asks, "Is this channel kid friendly?" No.
Kid friendly.
Not really, no.
Not really.
Yeah, let's just go with
Prefer-
no. That
Preferably not.
How was it?
I mean, I don't think we go out of our way to be raunchy, but you know, we are adults.
cute
No.
animals are nice and all, but what we really come here is the bits, the bits, the bits, the bits.
Bits of
Good night.
what?
Nice work. Nice work.
The furry the cute animal bits.
You mean the bits that everyone throws in the Twitch channel?
Nice work.
Yeah.
Yes, Jonas.
Great timing.
What was the most adult content game we've done? I'm trying to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Backbone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. God. Yeah. Huh.
I'd say that's not exactly family friendly.
Yeah. No. No. I mean, there have been a couple games that were just heavy content, like Spiritfarer, but
Mhm.
yeah, Backbone was probably the most graphic one.
Yeah, that Backbone was I would say is the most shortest we played. Just mainly because of the swearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, swearing and also the whole subject matter.
Oh yes, yes. We the killing and monsters and
I mean, Jackbox will get off color sometimes, but there was no graphic element.
No.
Backbone
Oh,
was
Darson,
just like,
did you not see Backbone like a week or so
Ugh.
ago?
God.
Oh, that was a very interesting noir sort of visual novel game.
Without spoiling too much, basically imagine if someone took Black Sad and then gave it to like David Cronenberg, you know? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going through the game list, trying to remember the other ones.
Jackbox can go north and south quick. It's really It's really hard to predict where that one goes. So I wouldn't chance Jackbox.
Yeah, I mean, basically that's it. That was like, there just weren't a lot of other ones in the. Yeah, I'm looking at the whole game list, and there just weren't a lot of other ones that were really all that dark. Well, a few of them were dark, but none of them were like gruesome or so.
There's that shit way back, but I mean that really was gruesome. It was a murder mystery, so
Right. Yeah.
you expect that from murder mysteries.
God, when did we play 60 Brutal? That was like, that was right at the beginning,
Yeah.
right after Ori. God. That was March 19th of last year, right after my birthday. It's insane. Feels like such a long time ago. Oh, that's a neat thing. One year ago, we were playing Later Alligator. This time last year. This feels like a boss fight.
Yeah, it does.
It was.
This is all still based off of the original Pokemon Snap, even though the original one only had one boss fight.
Nice. Oh no, we lost GC again. Alas.
He was good men.
Who was? SF her to pay respects. Oh, she's back. Never mind. I
He
retract all
escapes
this.
from Davy Jones's locker.
Yes, I did. That's right, but I had to switch to my headset. My cell phone.
Okay.
My cell phone was dying.
Yeah.
But hey, the headset's working now, so. And Rick is chucking apples at the boss, I see. Yum. You look hungry to take more photos. Yes, I feed him out of my Caterpie.
Now then.
Yes, perfect. Did all that just for that photograph.
Timing. Nice work.
Nice.
And that one. Yeah, that gets a. That would be one of my peeves with this game. Is just going all the way back just to get that one photo. But I'm guessing from what I observed of the game so far, pretty much scanning and just being able to speed up and slow things down pretty much would help with that tremendously.
So, let me see.
Oh yes, I know what you're talking about, Fair. That's that new monster in Kingdom Hearts 3 that has like petals coming off it when you attack it. Yeah.
Nice. Ice level.
Boy.
I wonder if you'll see any like Alolan Vulpixes here or something.
Yeah, you do.
It was
Cool.
one, yeah.
Kopichu. And it's Rick. Oh, it's a Svenoob. Yeah, I didn't know this, but it turns out Mammoth is actually a really good fighter. I thought for a second, I forgot it was like a floating thing. I thought you were gonna like fall into the crevasse or something.
Sure.
Oh, that's Skarmory? Nice.
It's also been really difficult to get pictures.
Hmm.
There's this one in here.
It appears Apple is not very effective against steel.
It doesn't seem like it.
Ah,
All
apple
right.
juice. It was a lie.
Was that a Frostlass?
Sure is.
There's your Vulpix.
Yay. I am fulfilled. Oh, there's a
Feel.
Steel. Look at him just rolling around like an asshole. Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
So angry.
I don't know.
They're just so cute. Just big, doofy balls.
Uh-oh. That's gonna kick your ass. Oh, never mind.
Nothing bad ever happens in this game.
I know.
Wildlife photography isn't a dangerous profession.
Nah.
Except to Fritz.
Yes.
Hey. Now then, nice work. 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 Nice work.
Oh, just FYI, Rick
Barely
is
got
after
any.
midnight.
Yeah. barely got any points for that one.
Sad.
Thatch.
There you go,
Satisfaction.
Asper.
Guaranteed.
Hey, so
Okay.
Sleepy, sleepy.
All right.
Never expected the ending to come this night, though, but yeah, it's a doozy.
Well, that was a ton of fun. Took a lot of
Mm.
pictures. Learned a lot of good life lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Such as
And
don't get
know.
hit by meteors.
yeah, that is a good one. That is a very important one.
If
I mean-
you know the
Throwing-
meteor is coming, then everything is fine. It'll solve
Apples.
itself.
Throwing apples at animals is good.
Exactly. And if that doesn't work, throw more apples at them. And if that doesn't work, I'll body slam them.
Bodies.
And
Bounce
if
is
that
fun.
don't work, use more gun.
No. If that doesn't work, use more apples.
Yeah. Just get an apple gun. The best of both worlds.
Pop, 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 pop,
He's
pop,
fine.
pop, 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 pop. Just shooting it like a super scope.
Meteor versus 1 trillion apples.
Nice.
Make the whole cart made out of apple seeds and apples. Apple seeds like a minigun.
Why did they
That
never do that in that Apocalypse movie? Why did they have to get like an oil rigging crew to drill into the asteroid and blow it up from the inside? They could have just launched apples at it until it blew up.
You're right. And then Bruce Willis wouldn't have had to die.
Bruce Willis is now going around with apple guns. It's the safest way for kids to watch Bruce Willis now.
Yeah.
Better. I
Alright.
do want to finish the Pokedex and Snap, but it might slow down a bit. I don't know.
That's fair.
Eric says that Crash Bandicoot Free is an apple bazooka. Oh, okay. That's fair enough.
Of course it does.
You have any thought of what your next foray might be, Rick?
I had some ideas and I completely forgot them because I haven't been looking.
Okay.
Okey-dokey.
All good.
What else was coming out on Switch?
You mean like soon?
Yeah,
Switch near release.
Dunk Lords.
soon.
Dunk Lords.
Wasn't there that new Mario Golf? When's that one coming out?
Oh, I didn't know
Middle
you.
of July.
Middle of
I
July?
didn't know you were into. I didn't know you were into Mario Golf. Let me see.
Mario Golf was like my jam.
Nice.
It was my cousin's jam too.
Release date June 25th.
You know, now that you mention it, Nintendo online game with the regular Nintendo has a Mario Golf on it too. If you want to try it, the old
Tony
Nintendo
Hawk's
one.
Pro Skater
Yeah.
1 and 2.
We got Game Builder Garage.
Subnautica.
Oh, Subnautica.
Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, that's closer to like Satisfactory in terms of like, gameplay. I don't know if that'd necessarily be your thing, but Fez is out. Fez is a cute game. Fez is a really cute game.
I've had Fez for ages. I haven't finished it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Teenage Mutant Shredder's Revenge is coming up for Switch, but no exact date yet. But let's see.
Well, I was gonna say you said you have Sword, but you need to be like ready if you want to play a Pokemon game.
Yeah.
You need to know that's what you're doing for the next like 2 months.
Skyward.
Yeah.
Did we mention Skyward Sword?
What was that?
Skyward Sword's getting an HD release on or it just got an HD release on Switch. Or wait, no, it is pending. It is pending. It's on July 16th.
There we go. That's what I thought.
Right. Badge of Fury. Ready to that one.
Maybe we'll have to keep an eye out.
Okay.
Well, these just say TBD. What am I supposed to find? Yeah, Mario
Which
Golf
one?
Super Rush. Skyward Sword HD, July 16th.
Oh, Mario Golf is June 25th, so
Yeah.
that's what, three days? Can you find a game that you can stream for 3 days?
Mario Kart.
The thing with when they showed on Mario Golf the adventure mode, that everybody
did
who
not see
actually
that.
played Mario Golf back then knows why that's a big deal, is because the Game Boy version of Mario Golf had an adventure mode, and it was like one of the best things that you could that you could play. It was a really good adventure mode for a golf game. It was like an RPG almost.
I
Just
All I
curious.
see everybody talking about is that speed golf like multiplayer game. They're like, that looks so much fun.
Did the original Mario Golf have adventure mode on it? Nintendo one?
The Game Boy version did.
Ah,
I've never heard of a golf game with an adventure mode.
I mean,
That's funny.
Golf Story is literally a golf RPG.
Well, look, Miller. I mean, we've been over this. I'm not as cool as you, okay? Jeez.
Hey, WarioWare get together.
You're plenty
September
cooler
10th.
than me. It's just nobody's cooler than me when it comes to video games.
Okay, fine.
You got
Metroid
your
Dread,
own stuff.
October 8th. Super Mario Party Superstars, October 29th. That's still a ways off.
Yeah.
Shin Megami Tensei 5, November 12th.
Never played that.
we'll get that done quick.
Yeah. What are SMT games? They're like what, 150 hours usually?
I want to begin with like. Actually, I don't know if any of these Shin Megami Tenseis have like a starter version, unless that's just like Persona.
Well, even
I was
Persona is just like another SMT game, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna
It's
say,
like
if you were gonna
lesser.
do a long form RPG, I'd suggest like a Tales game on Steam, so we could remote play the other characters with you.
Oh, that would be fun.
Oh, I have one that you could stream for a couple of days. Rick, have you ever played a Plague Tale?
Plague Tale.
Plague Tale.
TALE.
This looks.
Oh,
grim.
I've heard of that one.
I mean, it looks interesting, but dark. Okay.
You don't like plague rats swarming like literal waves down the streets,
Yummy.
pushing
played
over you like a
Vermintide.
tide.
A funny one I could suggest to you guys, Death Road to Canada. I don't know if you ever heard that one.
I've definitely heard of Death Road to Canada. That game is very good.
Death Road to Canada.
It's literally like a road trip to Canada, but with zombies. But the choices, you have to make choices on the way, though.
Square has
like
another
RPG.
tactics game coming out.
Oh.
Tentative title is Project Triangle Strategy, but they do not actually have a real title for it yet.
Oh god, that
Like
thing.
Octopath Traveler being the in work progress title, and then
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then they were just like, well, this is what all the review sites wrote up about it. I guess we have to kind of stick with that name now.
Yeah.
And unless you're one last thing I suggest if we're
They're
for
suggesting
Red
that's a
Dead
new
Online,
Octopath Traveler title on this
please.
list that I'm
better
looking at.
better still shout the Spyro.
Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I actually want to play that one on stream since I've played the first one most of the way through and it's good. And then Breath of the Wild 2.
Oh.
That's next year.
Yeah. I'm in for that. I'm so in for that.
Indeed.
Bio Interstellar Arc. You play as a dog, cat, bear, or bunny who want to save the solar system in space.
Huh.
Up to party game up to 4 players. Have you navigate your way through the galaxy, take on fishy-themed enemies.
Huh. What was that one called again?
That was Bark. Bio Interstellar Arc.
Oh, okay. This reminds me of something. I can't remember what it is.
God.
The Good Life. Picture this, you're a journalist who's just moved from New York to a small British town called Rainy Woods in a bid to pay off a hefty debt. To escape your money-related troubles, you set about taking pictures of all the happenings in the town and carry out reports. But here's the thing, Rainy Woods is no ordinary place, and it quickly dawns on you that the inhabitants of the happiest town can turn into cats and dogs.
Huh.
Okay.
Is that a bad thing?
I mean, all right.
I mean, if they choose to turn into the cats and dogs, I guess it's fine.
Willingly into cats and dogs to save the universe.
Let's see,
Yeah.
Baldo. Boyfriend Dungeon.
What's the
Eastward.
dungeon?
Boyfriend.
Haven't you heard of this
Dungeon?
one?
No. Hold on,
Kit
let me-
Fox Games' blend of dungeon crawling action and dating sim weapon smooching makes for one dreamy setup.
Oh my god.
You take on a
There
summer
are-
job clearing out creatures from the dunge with your trusty weapons in hand, and the weapons just so happen to transform into available dateable cuties.
Oh, right. I heard about this. Yeah.
Wow.
As you
Must
earn
be
cash
one.
on the job, you can take your weapons out on romantic dates to get to know them. With inclusive romances and whole cast of interesting characters, Boyfriend Dungeon is one indie number that's set to steal our hearts.
Amazing.
Ah.
This is
Dating
because of Dream
weapons.
Daddy, isn't it? This-
Yes.
All right.
I was gonna say, isn't it the same people as Dream Daddy?
Oh, Rick, read the release date on it. Boyfriend Dungeon.
It says TBC.
Oh, it's on Steam. It says when weapons are beautiful enough.
All right. Amazing.
Oh, Kit Fox Games. Okay. Oh,
Yokai
guess what
Watch
other game
4.
Kit Fox Games published? Dwarf Fortress.
Oh. Nice.
Hmm.
Oh, interesting. So they go with the out of the world ideas then. Okay.
Well, I mean,
Not in a
Dwarf
bad
Fortress was its
way.
own thing for a long time, but yeah, the guy who was working on it was just like, "Hey, I want some money for this stuff. Can I get a publisher?"
That's exactly how it
basically-
sounded.
But basically, hey, you guys like dating sims? Well, we can date your weapons. Ooh,
All right.
that's a fun.
Well,
one.
we have
Yeah.
a whole day between now and tomorrow, so
Yeah.
we don't need to pick it out tonight.
I
Just if you're interested in doing something multiplayer, Rick, definitely let us know a couple hours beforehand.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
happy first day of summer. Hope you all have a good one. Let's hope for a nice restful
First day
fun
of
season.
summer.
Tomorrow. What? Tomorrow? Whatever.
21st.
What has the last 2 weeks of 100+ degree weather been?
That's called the free preview.
Oh, God, Texas, I swear to God.
I'm so sorry.
Jeez, get your air conditioners ready,
like-
guys.
It's like
Except
70
you
degrees
can't
over here.
get our air conditioners ready because ERCOT has been caught hacking people's air conditioners and turning them off.
What? Really?
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
a thing about that.
Wow, that's messed up.
That's super fucked up.
All right. Well, get the fan and the bowl of ice and just put it up. Anyway,
And just get off the
Um,
grid altogether. Get yourself
there you
solar
go, yeah.
panels.
Yeah, if only. Unfortunately, I rent. I would if I could.
Anyway, all right, folks. Good game, good times, and good night.
Good night.
Good.
Good night, everyone.
All right.